Hi guys, it's Kasia from Tafalarota. Today I wanted to make another video about Tarot de Marseille, and I thought of introducing the pip, uh, pip cards and how to tackle them and read them, because if you, like myself, learned Tarot via Rider-Waite-Smith, the pip cards are illustrated, and then when you suddenly go into the more traditional decks, which are Tarot de Marseille decks, you find yourself a little bit lost, because suddenly you find just no pictures on the smaller canas, and you probably just totally thinking, what the fuck, what can I do with these cards? So I will do, of course, a few videos on it. This one is just an introduction, also for people who may be not familiar with Tarot de Marseille decks. First of all, what I would like you to do when you start learning about the pip decks is to look at the elements which are connected to the suits. So the wands, most often, not always, but I will just show you how I read them. The wands are connected to fire element, and the coins are connected to earth element, cups are connected to water element, and swords are connected to air element. So cups and water are connected to our emotional body, to our spirituality. You might wonder why the cup looks like a city is in it. Apparently it's a holy city of Jerusalem. We will never know for sure, but that's what it is. So cups often connect us to our divine nature, to artism and artistic expression. And you know, a cup is a container, so it's always what we hold within emotionally and how we can express it and show it up. Swords and element of air connect us to our intellect. Air can move anywhere, so it's our thought, and we know through quantum physics now that our thought actually makes an object stay in a place for a sec. Like everything moves all the time, so we concretize things through our thoughts. So our thoughts are really, really important, and to be aware of what we think and how we express ourselves through words and through language. And that's what suit is teaching us. Traditionally, swords were connected to duel and to fight. This was the only weapon that was created to fight another human being. You wouldn't hunt with a sword. You could hunt with a knife, with a bow, with a gun, but not with a sword. You wouldn't go and hunt wild boars with a sword. So basically it's like a human connotation that it gives you. And a sword can be double-edged, so we know that as much as we hurt someone, then we in a way are being hurt as well. So just observe your thoughts, observe how you express yourself, observe how you communicate, how you can communicate your needs, and yeah, that's your intellectual capacity and what you do with it. And the wand and batons and fire element, it's about growth, and it's beautifully represented by a branch, a living branch. It's green, it's full of life and inspiration. So fire, as you know, can lighten up and warm up your life as much as destroy it and burn it down. So look at your life, at what inspires you. How do you inspire others? How can you embrace this energy of fire, and how do you do it? Through what means do you find inspiration in your life? What grows in your life, and what do you give energy in your life for it to grow? How do you keep burning, you know, how do you stay passionate about life, and how do you avoid burnout? So sometimes too much fire is not very good for us as well. It can burn us out. So Fire element is also about sexuality and you know, this passionate approach to life. Earth element and the Ace of Coins. Earth speaks about material level and about our ability to manifest. So as much as the fire inspires us, it cannot create by itself. You do need earth and focus this energy into the material sphere to actually manifest things in life, to manifest your thoughts, to manifest your desires, to manifest your emotional kind of states, or your artistic visions. So earth element consolidates, and earth element gives us the ability to actually express it and let all the energy that flows through us to become real and visible and tangible. Earth element connects us to our bodies a lot, so earth could be also about sensuality and sexuality, about our health, about anything that has to do with the physical manifestation of energy. So it's a matter related element, and it's very important in embodying all the other elements. So look at the pips from Ace to 10. Pull them on the, like, put them on the floor and just take a look at them and make sense in your head of a process. So this is a process when you start something and then you arrive and finish completion by 10. So like, make sure you try to understand what's happening in each of the suit, what is evolving, what are we completing, and understand it as a sentence. And then in a reading, you have to take a look based on the numbers and on the meaning of the cards in this process, in the sequence, what tarot is trying to tell you. So when you get the Tarot de Marseille pip decks, you can see that you don't get too much help from the picture to decipher what the cards actually can mean. What you do get, you get the numerical value, so it goes from, you know, 1 cup, the ace, through 2, 3, 4, and so on to 10 cups. And you can see that the more cups you get, the either smaller than become, and there's more and more and more of them. So tarot has the additional kind of relation between the cards. So in the beginning, what I did, you have to forget the Rider-Waite-Smith meanings, which is really hard to do, especially when you learned like in this system. But try as much as you can, look at the Tarot de Marseille pips with a fresh eye. So in the beginning, just look at the numbers. This is really important when you think of numerical connections between the cards when you do a reading, because when you pull, for example, a lot of beginning numbers, you know that you're at the beginning of the process, and maybe if you don't have too many middle and end numbers, it is important that tarot is saying you are at the beginning, you have to keep going. This is a beginning stage and you just evolving, and there's a lot of fresh energy in your life. If you get a lot of ending numbers, you know that you are completing something and something comes to an end. When you do a reading, you have to look at things that you get, but also at the things which are not showing up. So for example, if you get only the ending numbers and you think, oh no, I don't feel like I'm ending anything, maybe tarot is trying to tell you that there is not enough fresh energy in your life right now, that there is not enough beginning, there is not enough the spring passionate feelings. When you miss middle numbers, maybe you are being told that the period when sometimes the waiting is required, or when you have to put the extra mile or the extra step to achieve something, is lacking. Maybe you think, oh no, I'm not feeling it. You know, you did the beginning, you want the end, but there is this middle stage which is being missed by you, because we usually don't really like the 7 kind of coins feeling. So take a look at how many numerical cards come up in your reading from the beginning of the suit, from the end of the suit, and from the middle of the suit. For this episode, I also want just to look, just pull all the cards and spread them from ace to 10, and just watch, just take a look how they connect with one another and what is being revealed to you by looking at adding additional elements to each card and how they can be put together into a process. So just make an effort to create a process from looking from the ace to the 10 and maybe then backwards as well. And I will get the second episode filmed very soon for you, so you can start looking at the Marseille pips a little bit deeper. Thanks.